today we are going to start with the very next topic of grammar, that is kinds of clauses. Now see children, before we proceed to kinds of clauses, okay, we should understand that what is the meaning of sentence, phrase and clause, or you can say that the difference between sentence, phrase and clause, because it's very important for us to understand few things before we jump towards the main topic. Like see, now I just tell, like just now you told that sentence means it's a group of words. So sentence is a group of words which has meaning. Fine. Then what is phrase? What is phrase? See, yes, tell me the definition of phrase. Okay, phrase means it's a group of words, okay, which may or may not have meaningful, but but one thing is there that in phrase, okay, like in sentence, what is the structure of a sentence? Sentence has subject and sentence has predicate, okay. Sentence has subject, sentence has predicate. What do you mean by predicate? Means it has verb and it has an object. Clear? This part is clear? Sentence part? Yes. Is sentence part clear? Okay, now let's start with the phrase. Phrase also, it's a group of words, sentence also and group of words, phrase also. So then what is the difference, basic difference between sentence and phrase? This makes complete sense. Okay, sentence makes complete sense. Phrase doesn't make complete sense. Okay, it has subject, it has predicate. Predicate in the sense verb also, you can say we have finite verb. Finite verb means which can change according to the tense. Now see, in first term we read about non-finite words. Now you can understand that how every chapter in grammar interrelated to each other. So this is very important to understand that each and every part, finite verbs, non-finite verbs, conjunctions. Can you tell me the another word for conjunction? Another word means like, can we say connectors to conjunction? Yes, can we say connectors to conjunction? Yes, very good. Okay. So now it has finite verb, but it doesn't have finite verb. Okay, phrase means like I am saying that, come on. Then I am saying that, get up. Generally we say that phrasal verbs. So it's not, complete sense is not, but it doesn't have any finite verb. Now let's come to clause. Clause means, see, every sentence has one or two clauses. Okay, every sentence has one or two clauses connected with the conjunction, which is connected with the help of conjunction. Like you can say, see, in clause, if you say like, it is a sentence, fine. Clause, we can say that it is a meaningful group of words, but it has a finite verb also, it has a subject also, and it has a predicate also, but it may or may not have complete sense. Okay, it may or may not have complete sense. See, this part you have studied. Clause, once we'll proceed, you will get to know that what is the difference between sentence, phrase and clause. Okay, clause is one of part of the sentence. Now, this is clear? Yes or no? This is clear? Now next, see, beta, clause means, generally clause, whatever the sentence, whatever the features sentence has, okay, the same features clause also has. But in sentence, like we are sure that whenever we frame any sentence, it always has meaningful words. Means it always creates some meaningful words. So there you can say, but clause, there is no, it may or may not. Means 50-50% are there, that it may have the meaning or it may not have meaning. Understood? Clear now? Okay. Now let's start the conjunction. What do you mean by conjunction? I think that it's not something that very different, or you can say something out of the world, out of the box. I am asking you. What do you mean by conjunction? Tell me. What do you? Yes. Word. Yes, which? Yes. Word which, through which we join two words. Okay? Two words. Sentence or clauses. Okay? So conjunction we also call it a connectors. Okay? We call it a connectors. Now students, this is clear because the definition I take it like you people know. Fine. Now let's see, conjunction has two parts, coordinate and subordinating. Coordinate conjunctions, what do you mean by coordinating conjunctions? See, I have written the short form, that is what we call it a mnemonic. Okay, it is mnemonic short form wherein F stands for, A stands for and, N not, B but, O or, Y yet, and S so. Okay, so we have, you can say, just a minute. Please, if you want to see that, just zoom it. Okay, what is the problem coming? Because if you want to see that, just zoom it. Okay, or just you can say tilt. Acha, it's blur. Why it's blur? Okay, just a minute. Okay, I am speaking. Okay, you should just take care of that. Okay, what I am speaking. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Okay. Now see, coordinating conjunction. It's a mnemonic, means short form, that is fan boys. FANBOYS. Wherein F is for, A means and, N means not, B means but, Y means yet, and S means so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are only 7 coordinating conjunctions. So there are only 7 coordinating conjunctions. Okay? And subordinating conjunctions, which tells about cause, effect and the outcome of any statement. Like see, for example, the connectors are, which are the subordinate conjunctions are when, before, where, because, since, as, etc. Okay. Now, why I am telling you about, you must be wondering that it is like we have to start kinds of clauses, and now ma'am is telling about coordinating and subordinating conjunctions. Beta, why I am telling you all these things? Because it is related to that. See, I am writing one sentence. Now this is clear, like coordinating and subordinating conjunctions, it's clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Please tell me. Coordinating conjunctions, there are 7 only. Okay, beta. See, I just give you one example. Okay, listen. Just listen to me. In coordinating conjunctions, I am saying that Ram and Rahim are best friends. So, in this sentence, what is the connector? And yes, it is connecting two subjects. Fine. Ram and Rahim are best friends. Now I am writing here. Just a minute. I'm just writing. Now see. I am writing, suppose Ram and Rahim are best friends. So see, here are two sentences. Ram and Rahim are best friends. So like these, and this is the connector, which is what? Coordinating conjunction. Another sentence I am writing for subordinate. Wait. I did not go to school yesterday as I was ill. Okay, the sentence I am using. I did not go to school yesterday as I was ill. Now I just divide this sentence into two parts. I did not go to school, and the second part is yesterday. I did not go to school yesterday, and second part is as I was ill. Now students, just tell me one thing. In this sentence, what is the conjunction? I did not go to school yesterday as I was ill. So the conjunction is as. Okay. Yes. Now see, in subordinating conjunctions, what is the reason that why I did not go to school? Why didn't I go to school? What is the reason? Because yes, as I was ill. And what is its outcome? Because I was ill. So what is its outcome? Outcome is consequences. What is its outcome? Yes, I am unable to go to school. So in subordinated conjunctions, you always have cause and its outcome. Okay, but in coordinating, it's not such that. Like another sentence of coordinating I am giving you. I have a pen. I'm only telling you, and you join. Okay. I have a pen. I have a pen. I have 10 pencils. Join these two sentences. No. Yes. I have a pen and 10 pencils. Now see. Okay. So means now this is clear, no? Now this is clear? That the difference between coordinating and okay. So now I am going to start with the main thing, that is the kinds of clauses. Now beta, first please listen to me very carefully. I am just writing this sentence only. I have a pen and 10 pencils. This is the first sentence. Second sentence I am writing the bird. Sorry, I am writing bird. The boy who came yesterday. Okay, the boy who came yesterday was Ram's brother. Okay, now see, in first sentence, I have a pen and 10 pencils. See, if I divide this sentence, I have a pen and I have 10 pencils. Don't you think that these two sentences can stand by its own? Can stands by its own, means it has meaningful, it has meaningful sentence. I have a pen and I have 10 pencils. Generally we say no. Generally we say, do we say or not? I have a pen and I have 10 pencils. Fine. It means that, now see, why I was telling you about the conjunctions. It means that there are two independent sentences. This first one is independent sentence and this part is second independent sentence. It means that in this sentence, entire sentence, we have two clauses. This part one and this part is the second one. So we have two clauses. So this two independent clause is what? Main clause. Okay? Either you say main clause, either you say principal clause, or you can say independent sentence. See, this is why I have started with independent sentence. It will be easy for you to understand. So in any sentence, if we have any independent sentence, that is the main clause, and main clause we also say principal clause, and it is also independent sentence. And it is always, you can say it's there whenever we have coordinating conjunction in any sentence. Okay, it would have two main clause. Okay, and coordinating conjunctions, it means that it is coordinating clause. Like this is the main clause and this one is coordinating clause. Got it or not? Yes or no? Or shall I repeat once again? Shall I repeat once again? Anyone? Yes, children. Abhyuday? Okay. Now see, whenever we have coordinating conjunctions in a sentence, okay, we have two independent sentences. Okay. Independent sentence means like if you break, it can stand by its own. First part is two independent sentence means two clauses. Okay, and the two clauses, two independent sentence, we call it a main clause. Okay, we call it a main clause, and the main clause we also say principal clause and independent. So wherever you find independent sentence, it is main clause. And if in that sentence and is used, means any coordinating conjunction is used, that the rest of the part after that coordinating conjunction will be coordinating clause. Okay, understood? Yes or no? Okay, now let's start with second sentence. Second sentence I have written, the boy who came yesterday was Ram's brother. See, if I say the boy who came yesterday was Ram's brother, I have underlined this who came yesterday. Okay, was Ram's brother. So now see, in this sentence, if I divide, so the first is the boy was Ram's brother. So like if I am saying that the boy was Ram's brother, is it a complete sentence or not? The boy was Ram's brother. It is a complete sense. It is a complete sense. Okay. Now if I am saying only who came yesterday? Who came yesterday? So is it don't you think that it needs something to complete its sense? Isn't it? Do you think that it needs something to, so it means that who came yesterday is dependent sentence. Just like independent, this is dependent sentence. Like if I am saying, as I was ill, when I gave you the example, as I was ill. So as I was ill means like randomly we cannot use this sentence. No, we need something, we need one sentence to complete its entire sense. Do we need or not? So that sentences means which is dependent sentence, which needs one independent sentence to complete its sense. So the dependent sentence is What? That is your subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Once again I am repeating. The boy who came yesterday was Ram's brother. If I say the boy was Ram's brother, it has complete sense. Okay, and this is independent sentence. But if I say only who came yesterday, this part is incomplete sense. So the words, group of words which does not have sense and it needs one independent sentence, that is dependent sentence. It is called dependent sentence and subordinate clause. Okay, subordinate clause. Why? Because subordinate clause is dependent sentence and main clause is independent sentence. Means in other words you can understand that every subordinate clause or dependent sentence need one main clause or independent sentence to complete the sense of the entire sentence. Understood? Yes or no? Yes or no? Sure? Shall I lock it? Shall I lock it? Please don't say just for the sake of saying. If you didn't understand, you can ask me. No issues. I'm absolutely fine with that. Yes? Anyone out here? Anyone out here? Now, this is if it is clear. Now, we have to start with the adjective clause. Now, in this chapter, kinds of clauses, for the next part is that we have to start adjective clause. What do you mean by an adjective? Yes, anyone? What do you mean by adjective? Yes, anyone? Yes, please. Okay, noun and pronoun. Anyone else? Anyone else? What is an adjective? Okay. Okay. Now see, yes, it's very true. Adjective is which tells something about noun and pronoun. Correct. Means like you can say it's the characteristics of anyone. Now, one thing I would like to ask you that if you remember in subject-verb agreement when we were doing, there was one rule of relative pronoun. If you remember. Do you remember or not? There is a rule of relative pronoun. Okay. And it tells about its antecedent. Antecedent means the subject which comes just before the relative pronoun. Relative pronoun means are the connectors. Okay. So I am telling you one sentence, or you can see this is the book that I am reading. So in this sentence, what is the connector here? Yes, okay. Another sentence, there is the women who took my interview. Who took my interview? There is the women who took my interview. In this sentence? Okay, who? So in the first sentence, yes, in the first sentence is that and the second sentence is who. So now see, why I was asking you about that, what is the meaning of adjective? Because adjective clause also, it's very close to the subject. That is, it means that here it is noun is book, and in the second sentence the noun is women. And in the first sentence this connector is telling about book that I am reading. Am I talking about this? No, I am only talking about the book that I am reading. And the second sentence I am telling that women who. So who I am using for women. Okay, who I use for women, and that I use for book. Who took my interview? I am not talking about any random person. I am just talking about there is the women who took my interview. Now, adjective clause is what? Adjective clause, it tells you about the noun and pronoun and with the help of connectors. So it has, you can say, relative pronoun with the use of relative pronoun and with the use of relative adverb. Okay, with the help of relative pronoun and with the help of relative adverb, which join two sentences together. And this book and women is its antecedent. Antecedent means subjects that it is telling about. The adjective is, you can say the adjective tells something about noun and pronoun. So here also, so this entire sentence that I am reading and who took my interview is adjective clause, because this entire sentence is telling about its antecedent, means about the noun. Got it or not? Got it or not? See, simple thing. Adjective, pure adjective, if I say she is a beautiful girl. So here I am using word to describe she. Okay, but in this sentence, this is the book that I am reading. The entire sentence, one part of the sentence that I am reading, telling about book, that is its antecedent, that is its noun. So that this is the only difference of words, and you can say it's a group of words. Okay, so would you like to ask anything? Yes, would you like? Sure. So you know, adjective clause always be very near to the noun. It always be very near to the noun. So that you need to understand that. Okay, because it's very important to understand that what a clause, phrase, sentence, conjunction, coordinating conjunction, you can say subordinating conjunction mean. If you know all these things, then main clause is a principal clause also, and independent sentence also. Dependent sentence, we say it's subordinate clause. Okay, in adjective clause, it is, you tell about a group of words, that is a clause, tell something about noun. So I am going to end here with this kinds of clauses. Okay, so in our course we have only adjective clause. Okay, now you can ask your doubts. Now you can ask your doubts, because open page number. Yes, beta. No, no, beta. We do not have noun clauses.